the second year in a row, Glasgow hosted a Davis Cup semi-final. Great Britain, though, were now defending champions, having claimed their first title in 79 years. Their opponents, Argentina, were aiming to reach their fourth final in a decade, having lost out in the previous three. The first rubber was a blockbuster. 5 weeks on from the epic Olympic final, Andy Murray and Juan Martín del Potro clashed again. The home favourite took the gold in Rio and showed why in the opening exchanges in the city of his birth. Del Potro actually edged the first set, but Murray, with his trademark agility and determination, levelled the match in the second. Murray then looked in control as he took the third set and put the defending champions ahead in style. But undeterred, the towering Argentine forced a deciding set. Del Potro back to his best after an injury-plagued 4 years, and he looked the stronger as they went the distance, crucially breaking at 3-all in the fifth. The 2009 US Open champion becoming only the third man to beat Andy Murray in a Davis Cup singles match after Fabio Fognini and Stan Wawrinka. For both men, the longest match of their respective careers, but for Argentina, an unexpected 1-0 lead in Scotland. So with the home side trailing, Carl Edmund needed to level the tie against Guido Pella. But having led his nation to victory in Serbia, it was a task the world number 55 was up to. He more than matched a player 5 years his senior in the opening set. But the experience of Pella eventually told as he controlled the match from there on in, taking the next 3 sets without reply. The Argentine had won their only previous meeting earlier in the year in Indian Wells from a set down and repeated the feat to give the visitors a 2-0 lead over the champions. Great Britain needed to come back from 2-0 down, something they hadn't done since 2013. 19 hours from his mammoth match, Andy Murray returned to partner his older brother Jamie for the doubles. Argentina made a change to their nominated pair, and despite his 5-hour match the previous day, Del Potro was also back to partner Leonardo Maia. They shared the opening 2 sets, but in the third, it was the brothers who began to take control. Recent US Open champion Jamie demonstrating his superiority around the doubles court. They recovered from a breakdown to narrowly take the third set, much to the home fans' delight. Then, despite the dogged determination you'd expect of the Argentinians, the Murrays took the match to give Great Britain a foothold in the tie. On day 3, Andy was back on court once again. The aim, beat Guido Pella and force a decisive 5th rubber, something Great Britain haven't been involved in since they last lost in the competition against Italy in 2014. Murray was in full control against the world number 49, knowing what he had to do for his nation and not wasting any time in claiming the first 2 sets, 6-3, 6-2. After a busy summer which saw the Scot claim his second Wimbledon title, Murray did look jaded and even had to take a lengthy medical time out. But the world number 2 used the boisterous crowd and did enough to see this one out to force that decisive final rubber. And for the decider, both captains made changes to their nominations. Leon Smith bringing in Dan Evans to replace Kyle Edmund. But the big surprise coming from the visitors. After going all out for the quick win in the doubles and fielding Del Potro, Daniel Orsanic's decision may have backfired, as not only did they lose that match, now Leonardo Mayer was needed to stand in for his exhausted teammate. Selected on the back of a round 3 showing at the US Open, Evans started the stronger, not letting the pressure of the occasion get to him by taking the opening set 6-4. But errors that had been in Mayer's game in the first set disappeared, and he began to dominate. Evans battled to the end, but the Argentine was just too strong. The reigning champions out, as Argentina will now travel to Croatia to try to win a first Davis Cup.
6-2, 6-4.